No.
Registration was this?
This is Lounni. Are you Jacob Lonivongza? Did I say it correctly?
Yes, yes, sir.
Mr. Lonivongza, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
Officers note the complainant who stated his nephew assaulted him. The complainant stated that he went to retrieve a vehicle from the defendant he let him borrow. The defendant pulled up to the residence in another vehicle and got out to confront the complainant. An argument ensued. The complainant turned around to walk away from the defendant. As the complainant walked away, the defendant threw close hand strikes, hitting the complainant in the back of the head. Officers observed 2 bruises and swollen knots on the back of the complainant's head, as well as swelling and bruises to the left side of their face.
Okay. Do we know if this complaining witness wants to have contact with Mr. Lonivongza?
Judge, I think no threatening and harassment would be appropriate. We spoke to the complainant. He's not denying what happened, but he doesn't seem particularly interested in jail or anything like that.
All right, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case, sir. I am ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any threatening or harassing contact with the complaining witness and not to be in possession of any weapons. There's a protective order that's been issued in this case. I would get to know it. If you violate the protective order, the state can and will file a violation against you. That's another case, and I'm telling you, it's one of the worst cases you can pick up. You got out of jail because you got a free bond. Behave yourself while you're out there in the free world, because if you don't, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand? What do you do for a living?
Aircraft refueling.
Sorry?
Aircraft refueling.
Okay, how old are you, bud?
What did you say?
How old are you? You're 20. How much money you make a month? $3,000. That's great. You make that much money. Okay, we're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. That's really great that you're doing that. Just keep up the good work. Stay out of trouble. I don't want to have to put you in jail. Do you understand? So for now, I'm going to have you get a Victoria. We'll have you sign a reset. After that, I'm going to have you take a seat in the first pew over there while we get your bond conditions. Don't leave until you have bond conditions in your hand. When you come back, please have a lawyer, sir. Come on. So do you mind filing no threatening, harassing, and no weapons, please?
Sure. Go ahead and sign for your visa. Next judge, page 6, Garcia, come on up. Julio Roberto Garcia.
So there's 2.
Luis Spanish.
Please.
All right, go ahead and have
Is it under Garcia? What's it under?
Yes,
¿Qué tal?
Garcia.
Me llamo Luis Linda, con mucho gusto, hermanito. Acérquese aquí en el centro. Ajá. Solo mire el juez y le contesta nada más en español y esto pronto termina y la otra fecha para que vuelva.
Yeah, let's have him. I have a jury, Deputy Bates, I have a jury coming in here any minute. So that's why we're having him sit in the first pew. So are you Garcia Tiniguar?
Yes, ¿tiene agua? Solo español. Okay, solo le contesta en español. Soy el intérprete. Yes, sure.
Sir, you're charged with racing on a highway. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine.
De $2,000.
We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. Okay.
On June 4th,
4 de junio,
2024,
officers
officers on routine patrol
oficiales
observed a gray Toyota
patrulla.
Tacoma and a Ford Mustang traveling northbound Highway 6.
I'm sorry, what was the car?
Toyota Tacoma and a Ford
Una
Mustang.
Toyota Tacoma y Ford Mustang. Thank you.
At
De
The Tacoma was in lane
y
one,
la Tacoma
the
estaba en
Mustang was in
carril
lane
1, el
two,
Mustang
they
estaba
matched
en
their
el carril 2,
speeds, and then
estaban
they accelerated
bajando
at a high rate of speed in an attempt to outdistance each other.
excedieron las
The
velocidades
Mustang
tratando de
gained
distanciar,
significant distance on
ganar
the Tacoma.
distancia.
The officer faced the Tacoma at 106 miles per hour and 50 mile per
I'm
hour.
sorry, I lost you.
Sorry.
I'm totally, no, we worked together a lot. I lost you at the Tacoma, then going to,
The Tacoma,
like, trying to outdistance and
yeah,
stuff.
the Tacoma outdistanced the,
La Tacoma,
sorry, the
le ganó
Mustang
distancia.
outdistanced the Tacoma.
Mustang le ganó distancia a la Tacoma.
The officer paced the
El
Tacoma at
oficial
106 miles per hour,
marcó la
in a
Tacoma
50 miles per
106
hour
millas
zone.
por hora en una zona de
And the
55
officer
millas por hora.
conducted a traffic
Y el
stop.
oficial ejerció un paro de tránsito.
The Mustang disregarded the traffic stop. The driver of the Tacoma pulled over. The defendant was ID'd by his Guatemalan ID card as the driver. He admitted to going over 80 miles per hour.
So he's in the Tacoma.
Él está en la Tacoma.
Mr. Garcia, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Tell me, are you a United States citizen?
¿Es un americano, señor?
No,
No.
Are you in this country with or without permission?
no, sin permiso.
No, without permission.
What happens if you go to jail?
¿Qué pasa si usted va a una cárcel?
Pues depende de mi caso.
Well, it depends on my case.
No, it doesn't depend on your
No,
case.
no depende de su
What
caso.
happens if you go to
¿Qué
jail?
pasa si usted va a una cárcel? Cárcel.
Ya. Sí, lo que pasa es que yo pienso por mi familia. Ya. Y
Well,
yo,
the thing is, I think about my family.
Are you in this country with or
¿Usted está
without
en este
permission?
país con permiso o sin permiso? Saca las
sin
manos.
permiso,
What happens if you go to jail?
¿Qué pasa si usted va a una cárcel?
sí me van a mandar para mi país.
They will send me to my country.
Very good.
Muy bien.
Immigration will put a detainer on you. You will sit in jail until immigration is ready to release you. However that may be. All I know is that you will sit in custody for 6, maybe 9, perhaps even a year, waiting for immigration to decide whatever they're going to do to you. They're so backed up, it takes forever for anything to happen with immigration. I'm now putting conditions on your bond. If you violate these conditions, I will put you in jail. And if you are unlucky enough, you're going to be there for an extremely long time. Do you understand?
¿Entendió? Sí, señor o no, señor.
You do not have a Texas driver license,
Tiene
correct?
licencia para conducir de Texas, ¿no?
No,
You are not allowed
Usted
to
no está
drive.
yo manejar.
I'm now making that a
Ahora le
condition of
estoy
your bond.
haciendo
If I find that
condición
you
de
drive,
fianza. Si yo me doy cuenta que usted
I have a
maneja,
contempt hearing, you'll be facing 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. I don't care what your excuse is. I don't care if Mother Teresa has to go to church.
y Madre
You
Teresa,
need groceries, kids got to go to school. You cannot justify getting into a car.
es un carro.
okay.
You understand?
¿Usted entendió? Yes.
You're going to reset your
Vamos a
case,
aplazarle su caso.
give you time to hire a
Darle
lawyer.
tiempo para que contrate su propio abogado.
Judge Edna Sandra.
Oh, that's right. I saw that. You do have a lawyer, I see.
Oh, ya tiene
So
abogado.
I will waive your appearance, but it's your responsibility to stay in touch with Edna Garcia.
Con
I'm
Edna
telling you.
García.
Every
Listen.
single day, I have people stuck in jail on immigration detainers because they make boneheaded moves.
Porque hacen movidas.
Don't do it.
No haga eso.
Okay.
Okay.
So what happened to the co-defendant? Did they catch him or no? They never caught him. Okay, I will have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. After that, bless you. I will get you to Victoria. We will have you sign a reset, and then we will have you take a seat and back while we wait for your lawyer to arrive. Anyone else? Ready? Hi, Alan. Good morning.
Have Mark De La Rosa.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep it down in the court, please.
I wanted to get a reset. However, he was on bond. He did pick up a felony.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. De La Rosa.
How you doing, sir?
All right, so you are on bond in this court for a failure to stopping of information. I see, oh my goodness, you picked up an FSRA. Tell me there's not a dead body.
I'm looking at it right now, Judge, it's still loading.
You're now charged of failure to stop and render aid. You're also charged with felony assault. I see that those bonds are at $150,000. Please, no dead body.
No, it's injured, Judge.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. De La Rosa, I'm gonna have to revoke your bond on this one as well. I can't possibly, give you a PR bond when, really, you know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, we'll give you, felonies are set for 7/31. I guess we can just do the next day and go from there. I'm gonna tell you now, Mr. De La Rosa, as part of your bond conditions, I don't know if you're gonna bond out, but if you do, I'm ordering you not to drive at all. I'm telling, was there a no driving affidavit in this case?
No, Judge, I don't see one in this case.
Okay, I'm gonna have you sign an affidavit with me today promising me you're not gonna drive, Mr. De La Rosa. But I don't know if you're gonna get out. If you do, if I find that you get in a car, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing 6 months in jail every single time you drive. Do you understand? You and cars just don't get along. Get it? All right, we'll put you back now. We'll set you for August 1st and then we'll go from there.
Thank you.
Just, if you don't mind, we need to swear to this. Okay, Abel, you ready? Ms. Pruitt, come up. All right, good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for the 1 day. You realize what's happening today? What's happening? This is not a good thing, Ms. Peru. This charge is going to go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. It's even there after you die. I'm telling you this because if you're ever in a car and you get pulled over, the first thing an officer is going to do is they're going to look up your criminal history. If they see a prior DWI, they roll up to your window, they smell alcohol. What do you think they're going to do?
Arrest me.
Right. What we're doing today will not happen again. From now on, you'll be facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. And if you're not smart enough to consider how to get home on a night of drinking, you'll be doing a substantial amount of time in jail. Do you understand?
Yes,
I would
understood.
never, even if you've had 1 glass of wine, get behind the wheel because there's going to be a lot to pay. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never undo this. It's not like Target that you can return it. Do you understand? How do you plead to the offense, man? I will find you guilty. I will follow the agreement, sentence you to it. Is there an accident in this case? Okay. Right, okay. I'm going to suspend your ability to drive for 90 days. Do not drive, ma'am. Good luck to you. Thank you. Yes.
Send it so I can take somebody else.
Okay, I'm ready when you're.
Counsel for Houston?
Is it on docket today or not?
Sure.
Vargas?
Joshua Vargas?
Oh, I see it. Okay. Are you Joshua Vargas? Mr. Vargas, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. What have we worked out on Vargas? They're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for the 2 days that you've done. Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Do you know what's going to happen today?
Yes, sir.
What happens?
When I was in prison, pay my court.
No. I'm trying to get you to understand that this charge will go on your record.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be there forever. If you're ever pulled over in a car, first thing they do is they look up your criminal history. They're going to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep it down.
No,
They're going to look up your criminal history. If they roll up to your window, they see that you have a prior DWI and you smell like alcohol or dope. What's going to happen? Right. What we're doing today will not happen again. You're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail from now on. No more slaps on the proverbial wrist. You understand? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront, cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. This is a done deal today. It's done forever. You can never undo this. Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense? I will find you guilty, sentence you for 3 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 2 days that you've done. I'm going to suspend your license for 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Hi.
Walters,
For plea, Your Honor.
he's pleading to 1 year in the county on the VPO.
No, it's,
David Walters.
I see. All right. Good morning, Mr. Walters.
How you doing, Your Honor?
Sir, great. So you're charged with violation of a protective order or a bond condition. It looks like you've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 365 days.
Yes, sir.
What?
Just for 1 year.
Okay, I'll put 1 year. Aye.
With 223 days credit.
200 and what?
23.
223. Sorry. So the agreement is 1 year in Harris County Jail. You have credit for 223 days that you have already served.
Yes, sir.
You know, Mr. Walters, the only thing I'm going to counsel you is that you're probably going to get out today.
Yes, sir.
I would be very, very careful how you act, because if you continue with the same course of conduct, they're going to file a third-degree felony on you, and then you'll be looking at 2 to 10 in the penitentiary.
Yes, sir.
So whatever you did here to earn yourself this case, don't do it again. I'm telling you, you're going to get hosed.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this, you can never undo this or change this.
Yes, sir.
This is what you want to do.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
How do you plead to the offense, sir? I will find you guilty, sentence you to 1 year in Harris County Jail. I'll give you credit for the 223. There is an affirmative finding of family violence. I would be careful. You cannot own a gun or ammunition anymore, and just don't separate it, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir, Your
All
Honor.
right. Good luck, bud.
It hasn't been husband.
Just abandon it.
Judge, I have Mr. Carbo on docket. He's set for trial in his felony on August 28th, I think. And this misdemeanor is 200 days old. It's a criminal trespass, and it is a criminal trespass that happened days before at the same address.
What do you want to do?
Well, if we could reset it till after his jury trial in the felony,
What, they agreed to,
dismiss it once. Mhm. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Robert Martinez, I spoke to Logan about the case. The fifth and dismissed. Want to put him in there this week.
Where's Mr. Martinez? Come up. Actual 18-week class.
No, hopefully I can get there. We've been on a year now.
I'd like to know now, because I hope that actual 18-week class.
You.
I mean, I don't, unless you can do something differently, Trinidad, which I'm all ears, because I don't want to have to babysit this for the
I
next.
understand that. I don't want to do the same thing. He's been ready to take something. It was a situation where a young couple and the father-in-law got involved. So it's a situation where there's mutual business. So we just want to get the class over with. So
I don't
it didn't
know.
have an 18 weeks.
Is it from DVD or is it from actually you guys?
It's actually from us.
This with you?
Right, it was.
Okay.
Lily sent the offer out.
Who did it? Lily. Okay, so it's with DVD. So you'll have to, if it's gonna change, you gotta get it from Lily. As it stands now.
It's Lily sent it when she was here. Your
Correct.
In February.
It's not a DVD case. It's from her.
Okay, so is that what you want?
Yes, Your Honor.
They want you to do the 18-week class. I want you to understand that I'm not gonna sit here and babysit you forever. If you miss one class and they kick you out of the program, I will immediately set your case for trial. So When you put your heart into something, you can achieve damn near anything. Do you understand? So I expect you to do this. What we're going to do is we're going to reset your case 5 weeks from today. You must be back here at that time with proof that you have at least 3 classes under your belt. I want you to get out, enroll this week. You must have at least 3 to 4 classes done by the next time. If you don't, everything's over. You understand? Okay. So offer accepted today and yada yada. Hugh. Hey.
I'm here with Jaime Lopez. He needed to approach for bond conditions.
Okay, do you mind bringing him up? So Mr. Lopez was able to get out of jail, is that what happened?
Yes.
So was he in because of the AFM?
Yes, he was on a deferred
They
AFM.
extended him?
Not yet. I'm trying to work something out with felony now as well. I'm not, but I'm working with this felony attorney. So I think by the next setting, we should have something worked out where he can be kept on his deferred upstairs.
Mr. Lopez, have you been to prison before? Have you been to prison before?
I don't know English.
Doesn't speak English.
It does.
I need the translator. Toma asiento allá.
I'm checking in a break room. That's
Okay. Toma asiento para allá, pero no te vas. Hey, did you get Moya in? So,
Just swap out.
doesn't have a license, does he?
Hágase ahí. Buenos días. Me llamo Luis, el intérprete. Aparece aquí. Solo mire el juez y le contesta en español, por
What's the
favor.
last name here?
Lopez.
Mr. Lopez,
Señor López. Tiene licencia. Solo mire el juez y le contesta en español.
United States
¿Usted es
citizen.
ciudadano americano, señor?
No,
No.
Are you in this
Usted
country?
está en este país con permiso.
order in
sin
the
permiso.
court. Con permiso.
With permission.
Understand that that permission can always be
Siempre
revoked.
puede ser revocado.
The more criminal cases you pick up, the higher likelihood you have of that happening. Not only that, you're on felony deferred for an assault case. Do you want to go to prison?
¿Quiere ir a la prisión?
No.
No.
You're begging for it.
Usted está en los tazos.
You've now picked up
Pero
a DWI.
está pidiendo. Ahora tiene un
I'm
caso.
ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. Do you have valid liability insurance in your name?
Licencia válida para conducir, seguro en su nombre.
Sí.
Yes.
No alcohol,
No puede consumir alcohol.
no drugs. I'm going to test you like crazy. And I'm telling you, if I find that you're consuming anything, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds.
Sin ninguna otra
And
razón.
I'm telling you,
Estoy diciendo.
there's only a matter of time. The more criminal cases you pick up, they're going to revoke your probation, and then you're looking at up to 10 years in prison.
10 días de prisión. Please, guys.
You understand?
¿Te entiende?
señor.
Yes, sir.
You must stay in touch with Hugh.
Manténgase.
He will tell you when you have court. If he tells me that he can't get a hold of you, I will revoke your bond, and that's it.
Eso sería todo.
For now, I will have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, we will get you to Tracy for your bond conditions, and after that, you'll be free to go, sir. No more alcohol.
Más alcohol, señor.
No.
Understood? Entendido, perdón. Pase a la izquierda.
Carl.